Howdy gang, Frankie Day, back again on YouTube. This evening on YouTube I have update build report number 2 of Aaron and Alex's buddy group build featuring the F4U Corsair. And this is update build report 2 of my end. So far the airplane is actually 90% finished, with the exception of the finish color. I went ahead and I got the airplane assembled in its entirety. I filled in all seams using my putty filler of choice. Once it's wet sanded down real good, let it dry, I went ahead and gave a couple coats of gray primer. Couldn't find no more seams in it, so I went ahead and gave it 2 more coats of primer, so you got 4 in total right there. Letting it dry, so tomorrow I'll go ahead and apply the finished color schedule on it, which is going to be, the upper surface is going to be non-specular sea blue, along with blue-gray on the side fuselage sides and tail fin. Underside to be non-specular white. So that'll be the paint schedule. Pappy Boyingtons' famed Corsair Lulu Bell. Okay, guys, I'm looking at Alex's now. I just commented on Alex's video, and he's got his all done. I was really amazed. That man, boy, I thought I was fast. That man can beat me any day of the week. Good job, Alex. Very hearty well done on that bit-winged bird, buddy. You did a good job, sir. He had a wonderful job on his Korean War version. He went a step beyond them, like I do. He went ahead and applied primer, and panel lines look very superb, and the build's very superb, and the model's a real gem. It's something I'd be very proud of. He can go ahead and display in his favorite place of display. And I haven't heard nothing from Aaron yet on how far he's gone along on his Corsair. And Mike Cohen, I just commented on his. I'm so happy he's back on the air again, on YouTube again. Poor guy was so disgusted what happened to him. I don't blame him, you know. And cyberspace can really play some goddamn stinking things on us, you know, and really just anything to gum up the works. It goes to show you, fellas, you got somebody up there who's going to throw in a monkey wrench on anything. And yeah, like I say, you know, you got a man's got his files, his family, everything like that, and gets all. That's not like right. That's not to piss off Godzilla. Huff and puff and blow the place down. Okay, boys, enough rambling right there. We're gonna go ahead and it's a hearty well done on your Corsair, Mike. You did a good job, sir. Very well. Just take your time, buddy, and that'll be a real jewel when you get done. And I'm glad you're back on the tube again. And going back to my update build report. If the camera's very friendly, we'll switch over to the next video right here, and we'll take a look at the update build report on my F4U Corsair. So, boys, hang on tight, and we'll take a look-see and see what's shaking the other side of the model bench. Hang loose, boys. Here we go. Okay, fellas, here she is sitting on top of the Lady Susan right there. She's put together pretty much in her entirety. And right now I applied 4 coats of primer, as I illustrated on the intro of the video. And I'm going to dry overnight, and tomorrow I'll go ahead and apply the finished colors of it. It wasn't much to build this kit, guys. A novice should have no problem building this model. There's no fit issues at all in this kit. None whatsoever. And the thing I was kind of mystified about is how many molds this thing's been through, you know, and between Alex's kit and Aaron's and mine, there's a whole different deal. Okay, guys, if we zoomed in, we can take a look at Lulu Bell here. The flaps are imposed in down position. Hydraulics bled off, so the landing flaps come down. And right now I'll let her dry overnight, and so just wait for a finished color schedule. Cockpits are masked off, and the side of the engine's running is masked off too. And as you see, the flaps are down. Those flaps are kind of tricky, fellas, so you gotta really watch out on the flaps. Oh, incidentally, on the instruction sheet, I didn't realize that until I actually got into the build. They got 2 pages of precisely the same directions. None of them deviated from each other. Same thing. It must be a slip up or something. I don't know. And there's some parts on there on the kit that's not listed on the instructions, so you guess you got to hunt around a little bit. So the parts that I'm down of that are on the instruction sheet, I'd so admit them. Okay, I'll put it on her back, and this is another side there, fellas. You can take a look at the airplane. It's all been filled in real good. 4 coats of primer does it. That's all you need, no more, no less. Let that primer dry, fellas. No sense of rushing the paint job. Paint job is the most critical part about building a model, is the paint work. Now that resting hook right there on the carrier base Corsairs, they're painted candy stripe, like white and red stripes with visibility stripes for your resting hook. Happy Boyington Little Bill didn't have that. It was all white. The landing gear wells, which were normally interior green, which were not, on Pappy Boyington's Corsair and most of the Marine Corsairs, they were all white. Same thing as the other side, non-specular white. Same thing applies to the tail wheel well. It's painted all white too. And like I say, not much. A novice should have no problem fooling around with this building this kit. It goes together quite well. I highly recommend it out there for a 1/4" scale bus out there. For a $20 kit, it's not bad. And there's yours truly right there. Give me a stamp of approval. We'll zoom in and finish up the build video right here. We'll go ahead and close off on the video, fellas. And beautiful looking airplane she is. The aerials right there, the antennae, the radio mast, and the rectifier mast. I'll put them last, because you put them on now, they're gonna get busted. You know, I get clumsy sometimes. I don't watch what I'm doing, and I'll snap them off. So parts like that can be put on last. Same thing with the pitot tube. We'll back off, give you a bye-bye, and we'll go back to the other camera, folks, and finish up the video. A little close up there, folks. There she is. Okay, guys, that concludes the update build report number 2 of my Corsair for Aaron and Alex's buddy group build. And so tomorrow I should have the finished paint schedule, and I'll post a video on that, and the Sunday should be all done. And hence to remind you, I didn't put no ordnance on it because Pappy Boyington never used ordnance, and it was actually a fighter sweep aircraft. It was made to dominate air superiority, and I had no need to carry bombs. Once in a while, if there was around Rabaul, which was the largest Japanese airstrip that was taken over by the Allies, and usually, sometimes if they engage into a fighter sweep, they may load up the old Corsair with a couple 500-pound SAPs. And other than that, Gregory Boyington, more or less, his airplane was clean. Just give him the bullets, and he'll do the rest. Okay, guys, right now this kind of concludes my build report number 2. And I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And I'm feeling much better now. My cold is starting to subside. I'm not coughing as much as I used to. And I'd like to thank everybody one more time again for tuning in and your wonderful comments. And may God bless. We'll catch you on the next video, boys. Y'all take care, and I'll catch you later, fellas. Bye, man.